popping up right there. Again, you almost saw a whole family right there. Not a baby, but a juvenile, its mother, and a male cruising right along. You can see this beautiful viewing conditions today. You can see all the patterning on there. Well, how's that? Yeah, dolphins are never a bad thing. But we're going to continue on after that little side trip, which was totally worth it. Head out to see if we can find some of their bigger relatives out here. Sure, kid. Watch the bubbles. Garrett Hill. One whale up. Ventisca. Wow, Ventisca feeding all by herself up there. So again, what we know is that these whales of a breeding age will all take off on a complete migration. They leave their feeding grounds to head south to their breeding grounds at the Silver and Navidad Banks in the Caribbean. Another whale coming up to join the group. So if you asked how close do the whales get to the boat, this close enough. Back over at 9 o'clock, there's another bubble ring being constructed. Might see these whales fly in there. And Ventisca going right under the pulpit. The reset of the jaw by that one individual, by Stubbs. And they're probably going to go hit this in. I'm aware of this other whale just fed, if I had to guess, and I do. And we could say these two whales right here, though they're not related, at least statistically they are not related. The probability is very low that these whales are related at all. They are associated. They've been within a body length of each other for over 5 minutes, and they are feeding cooperatively. And again, there's 4 individuals here now. Survive the winter. Watch bubbles forming. And get your cameras ready. These whales should be coming at us with their mouths. If they come up with their mouths open, they should be facing us here. So get your cameras ready. Watch for that baleen. Watch for those plates of baleen. Of course, they all came up with their mouths full, but you can see their lower jaws are all bullfrogged out as they hang on to the fish that they caught. And now, of course, we're back to only 2 whales here. Don't freeze! We have a pair of 3 whales. Actually 4, because another one's coming up here to meet them. Oh, this is almost a collision here. And this is Ventisca. That's a whale I know. Ventisca just coming in. So see how this happens? Stub, we have Ventisca is that one with all the white on the dorsal fin, even more than the famous salt. Ventisca in Spanish means blizzard or snowstorm, and Ventisca is just making herself part of this feeding group. Once all the fish are gone, these whales will disband, they'll separate. Up there is a little reset of the jaw there by that whale. You got that by Stubb. Oh, there's a ton of whales here, literally. Like I said, this is Snowwagon at its best, and I know a lot of you are clicking away here. If you are clicking away, bear in mind that we have a July photo contest going on Facebook. Post your photos. You post a photo, you're automatically eligible, or you're entered to win a pair of tickets if you're a winner. A pair of adult tickets for a whale watch. And here is Ventisca with that snowstorm of white around the dorsal fin and on her tail. Beautifully patterned. This whale was born this way, and unless the animal is scarred up, it will be like that all its life. This is Ventisca with a nice beer at 1 o'clock. So again, what we're seeing pretty typical. The whale's up for several breaths, and during that time, their very efficient lungs are charging the muscles of the tissues of the muscles and organs. Once they've got enough, they will round out just like this. Sometimes show the fluke. And again, that's the whale that I thought might be this whale named Entropy. Like that old ketchup commercial anticipation. There we go. And there you're seeing the top of his upper jaw, the rostrum. You can see a bunch of bumps up there. Make note of them. I'll talk about them here in a moment. There's the stunning dorsal fin. And there he comes. That's almost a spy hop. He's not even taking a breath here. He's just kind of raised his snout above the surface. Now, a second characteristic that all mammals share is that all mammals have hair. And if you look at this humpback whale here, if he did just take a breath, you'll notice he doesn't look very furry. And whales are not. A long time ago, whales traded off a thick coat of fur, which would always be wet and matted and not really provide any good insulation at all, for a better means of keeping themselves warm, among other things. That better means of insulation is a layer of fat that encases the animal's vital organs. That layer of fat is called blubber. Watch, you may come up for a breath here. 2 blowholes. In baleen whales, it's always 2 blowholes. In toothed whales, it's always 1. One of the airway location. Not the case with baleen whales. They have 2 lungs, 2 airways, 2 blowholes. As you can see right there, we might even get a tail shot out of this guy, maybe, kind of, sort of. Oh, half a tail's better than none. Another whale coming quickly.